Ashe Collective, welcome to Nesia Star Tarot. So this first video is going to be for our earth signs. I cannot speak. Happy birthday, Tauruses. And it's so funny because what I was getting on here to talk about was Mercury retrograde and how that'll be messing up communication. As you see, somebody's going to be really tongue-tied. So we have go play the lotto, don't play me, play a casino game, lucky vibes, spirit of the rabbit, dry land, coffin, put something to death. So I feel like that's dancing, I found you, encouraging, different fruits, tears dry on their own, giraffe upside down, these people are scared of you, power upside down, lost out, beat up, no need to pray for me, God's got me. All right, fake news is here, romance me upside down with ancestors. Let's see what's under dry land. We have lucid dreams, uncage your heart, free your heart, let it be wild. Leeches, fleas, flies, and bugs. Words or spirits. I'm sorry, that's interesting though. Words or spells or curses, which are you casting? That gives me like a lot of energy around somebody, like a spirit of like, so it's almost like how words can create a spirit, or like the energy of words creating like, I almost want to say a couple different things here. Like someone's ghost is trying to speak to them, or like you have ancestors that are trying to reach out to you. That would be like your parent, grandparent, someone down your bloodline. Something about not sticking your neck out, because I feel like there's a lot of disappointment here. You're having a lot of dreams about something that's like different fruits. Maybe something exotic is the energy I'm getting there. Maybe going to exotic places. I feel like with this uncage your heart here and romance me being upside down, maybe you need to spend more time in romance, like speaking different love languages, things of that nature. Again, a lot of communication. My throat's actually starting to close up, so the throat chakra is very important right now. Someone is holding on to your words. That's why that energy of really thinking before you speak, that came out in the pre-shuffle. Say when is upside down with neck. Again, that giraffe, that not putting your neck out, not saying when. I feel like somebody's had enough in some sort of situation and it's coming out. Cheat code. You cannot fix other people. That's the cheat code of the day, guys. All right. I'm going to pull from a different deck. Can I get the water, please, darling? We'll pull from a different deck. We'll pull a different couple. I can't even speak. I can't speak. That's literally the energy, though. We'll pull from the Moonology so that we can see what this full moon eclipse on April 30th is going to bring our Tauruses. I say Taurus, but it's earth signs in general. Again, Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Why am I so tongue-tied? Right? You guys know it's not normally this bad, so that's interesting. It's bad, it's just not this bad. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, so let's see what the moon has to say. We do have a lunar eclipse coming up on April 30th, so this is the energy you have to look forward to. So it says, be bold and make the first moon, cardinal moon. Interesting. So emotions are running high. Bottom of the deck. I feel like a lot of things, and it's funny, I was going into how a spirit, words can be a spirit. It's like that thing in the room that's not being said, but it's definitely present. So it's all the words that hasn't been spoken that are present that are now coming forward. And it's almost like somebody's urging, like your guides, your ancestors, your spirits are urging you to like be bold and make that first move, be bold and speak up, be bold and say what you're thinking. Like communication is so important right now. It's going to direct, let me pull some more before I start getting into what this is about to do for you. But when you think of the course, if you were ever able to change like the direction or course of something, now would be the time. That's what this lunar eclipse is coming to do. It's coming to close out certain circumstances or situations that have been past their date or their due date. Something's past its due date. And I feel like somebody's not speaking up about that. But the opportunity for the cycle to close is coming back. So it's saying you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. This full moon, I believe, is in Scorpio, but don't quote me. I do feel like it is a really emotional one. So expect powerful change here with the lunar the lunar eclipse, new moon eclipse. This is what we're talking about here. And that's actually really powerful that this card came out while we're doing this reading, because this is the powerful change. Like, this is like second chance energy. This is like really like creating a spark or an idea or getting like a second win of something. And it's saying the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So this is all your energy here with the earth signs. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. I feel like, especially for the Capricorns here, something came in that was unexpected news, but it's almost like it's encouraging you to be unexpected as well. Like to get out of your comfort zone, to go in a different direction or speak up for yourself in a situation where you had the opportunity to do it, but you hadn't. And now you have a new chance to do so. And it's like almost like you're good enough in a sense that like you need to stand up for yourself because, or not even like, just understand that like your opinions matter too. You're important too. So it's like being your own cheerleader is almost the energy I get here. Like, even if you have to like hype yourself up, do your little routine or ritual to get you into whatever mindset you need to be in to like have the courage to be bold, you need to do it. You need to go ahead and be that person, be that persona, be that like external thing that you imagine yourself as being, so that you can be successful in whatever this unexpected change that's coming is going to be. But I feel like it starts mostly with communicating how you feel, because a lot of emotions are here and a lot of them were held back. So I hope this helps. Ashe, thank you again for joining me here at Nesia Star Tarot. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Happy birthday again, Tauruses. So like, I completely rushed this video. I feel like that's the nature of the energy though, is like it's really powerful and it's really rushed right now. So it's like almost fire. Like it feels like fire's under somebody's butt to like do something now, because you may miss the opportunity to do it again later. Yeah, but I want to pull some tarot, and I'm so stuck on the energy y'all are in right now. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to piece these videos together. But I want to drink a little bit of water and cool my energy down and go from there. Who's offering a drink, everybody? You have a lighter? All right, so I want to pull from, we're going to use the Psychic Tarot deck here, because basically what I want to ask for this energy here is, why do you feel so rushed? Like, what's coming so unexpectedly, or what's coming back around for a second time that now you're like rushing forward, or now you have like these plans to go. And it's like, I almost feel like without communication, you could be repeating something. You're going to be having to repeat things because you didn't clearly communicate what was to be done. And then you're going to find yourself repeating tasks. So it's really important right now to like make sure everybody's on the same page, earth signs. Make sure that you're not headstrong or head first into anything, because it may cause like delays is the energy I get here. Some unexpected delays or unexpected repetition of cycles, or of just something coming back. I feel like almost to bite you in the ass. It's like what you tripped over or what you skip will trip you up next time kind of energy. But I also feel like if you're not in that specific energy, This is a really lucky time for you, because if you're stepping out of your comfort zone, unexpected change is about to happen. I almost feel like the speaking up you need to do is just saying it out loud what you want. Like literally believing in it to the extent that like you're excited when you wake up. Like you're talking about all the different aspects of the possibility that you're about to create in your life. And it needs to be said. Something needs to be said. So this new lunar eclipse is coming to provide that clarity in communication. It really feels like a strong conversation needs to be had, to outline something, to get everyone on the same page. I feel I was really out of breath in the beginning, but now I'm actually calming down a lot. So I feel like you're almost nervous to have this conversation because you're unsure of the outcome. You're unsure of like how you feel about something, and you're worried about your uncertainty like creating a bad outcome. And all I want to say is, if that's the case, just speak. Like, you have to communicate how you feel. You have to speak to whoever this is. It may be a group of people. It may just be like your partner. It may be your child. Like, it could be like you're tired of repeating yourself, or you're tired of repeating some sort of cycle here. So the outcome, if you want things to change, I feel like they're going to change. Yeah, it's to stand your ground. Mental conflict here, obstacles, and change. You're going to balance all of this out. It's just through speaking. It's through communication. So thank you, Divine and Ashe. I was getting into the nervous energy, but I feel like you move in order to not feel your emotions. And I don't know if that's an earth sign quality, but like something really emotional is being avoided here. And I feel like it causes your throat to close up to even think about this thing. Like, I don't know why it's like almost traumatic, I want to say. But it's like you're holding on to something too tightly, way too tightly. And it's causing you to not speak up. Disruption, the towers here. You can't avoid this change that's coming. So the tower is the faulty, false foundations, things not being built on a stable ground, the wind coming, a storm coming, somebody just blowing on your house and coming by and knocking it all down. This is, again, that story of the 3 pigs, right? So sometimes it's through trial and error. It's through having to repeat. You may be repeating something, but learning different ways to do it along the way. So now you're perfecting a craft. That could be the energy as well. And it's just like it kept getting knocked down until it was right. And now you're celebrating. 3 of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck, with sacrifice here. So this is a Hangman energy, seeing a different perspective. Looking at things from a different angle. Learning new ways to do something, or to see something, or to understand something. So that's really good energy. But as far as a disruption, I get a lot of Uranus energy with that, and we have patience here. So this is temperance. This is balance. This is healing coming in, to purify something, to... It's almost like the organization after you have to now pick up all the pieces from what the disruption was. This is now coming back in to restore balance, restore order, like getting the feng shui correct in the home. But it's interesting that you're going back to temperance after the tower, because you know what's in between these two is the devil, right? So something was really toxic here that caused the situation to crumble. And now you're healing from that situation. But my advice, so that you're not repeating, because the reason I mentioned that, the next card would be the devil after this. Like, you're going to have to go through another toxic situation where you learn a lesson and have to basically be able to see how you play a role in the toxicity. And I feel like that's the lesson that keeps being repeated here. And it's a disruption in your life. It can be something like alcohol, different addictions that people may have, just something that may be just disrupting, like, the home is almost what I get. And I even said with a child, it could be like your kid may be disrupted or something, or like there may be tension within the relationship there. And it's like healing, going back and healing the home, healing this place, because yeah, authority here. This would be Taurus energy at the bottom of the deck. This is control. I feel like somebody lost control here, and a lot of healing now needs to be done. It could be like your temper. Somebody could lose their temper, lose control of their temper. That's interesting energy, and I'm actually gonna ashe and let that go, because I don't want to focus too much on that, but I just want to advise that, like, you have to forgive yourself too. And that may be your way out of this cycle. Speak your truth. Speak up on how you feel about what happened or what's happening. And, like, you can't change anyone. Didn't that card come out? That's interesting, but you really can't change anybody. And it can take a lot of strength just to love somebody from a distance. This would be 9 of Wands. So this is the warrior, but this is spiritual strength, right? So it's taking a lot of strength to, like, continue to hold this balanced position. I feel like being able to see both sides of a situation is a lot of the strength that's being called upon. Bottom of the deck we have here again is 12 is it's funny I'm bringing 12, but it brings me to 3, which is like working with the divine, working with your higher self, seeing like other perspectives all the way around. That's what the hangman is, right? But I'm going to pull 2 more cards. And I also feel like something right now is really causing... You guys see this. I just shuffled and it's still at the bottom of the deck. So hangman is here. Now, the hangman to me also represents like stagnation. This is somebody like really not wanting to move forward, really not wanting to... Like, change is gonna happen, but this isn't them wanting to initiate it. This is like the universe wow, this is the Tower. This is the universe coming in to initiate change because you're not gonna do it yourself. It's almost like that, I don't want to call it laziness, but you're staying stuck. You understand what it takes to get off the tree or to stop. I want to say, because she's sitting on the top of the rainbow, right? But I want to say to stop the flow. I don't know why I wanted to say that. There's some sort of flow of energy here that maybe it's like taking too much out of you and you need to cut the cord. Okay, so the next 2 cards that came out was financial and material changes and discontentment and boredom. This is 4 of Cups and this is 5 of Pentacles. I was expecting 4 Pentacles to come out, to be honest, because somebody's holding on way too tightly to something. But this is the same energy, right? So out of boredom, out of not wanting the offers that have been presented, like you're looking for financial change, but you're not seeing it in the way that you want it. It's really taking some changes of your own perspective, balancing out your energies and speaking up for yourself. That's going to bring about the financial change you're looking for. You're going to keep being presented with the same offers that you don't want at this time. And this is 4 Cups. It's emotional offers too. Like, I feel like somebody might even be like pouring their heart out to you, like in a sense of like trying to work with you, but you don't even want to hear what they have to say because it's like not advantageous to what your goals are or where you see yourself. So if a change of perspective is required in this situation, I feel like it's your own change of perspective that needs to happen here. It may be like appreciation for the things around you, but regardless of how you feel about it, something's coming in to tear it all down. So you're going to learn. It's the energy I get here. But the reality is you can control this and you have like the strength that it takes to do this, but you may need to slow down in order to be able to collect your energy, collect your patience, collect your thoughts. Really like think about whatever it is you need to say before you say it, because this is somebody being on their last leg too. So I feel like the burnt out energy is here. And if you're getting tired of things like falling apart and you don't want to keep like having to heal yourself from being burnt out and doing too much, the advice would be to seek, I want to say, appreciation for the lesson or the circumstance, and see like what it is that you keep repeating and why you keep repeating it. Like what what is it that like you're, sorry for that interruption. But again, I feel like you guys have a lot of interruptions coming with this new moon. And I just want to encourage you to understand that you are enough. You are capable of whatever change that you're trying to see. This could be a really lucky time for you because it's almost like you have the ability to speak things into being. So start letting people know how you feel. Start collecting your thoughts so that they're clear and you can communicate them. With Mercury retrograde, I wouldn't necessarily say texting or phone calls will be, like technology is not going to be the best way to communicate, but face-to-face conversations, like you need to be able to read body language. You need to be able to have an emotional tie to whatever this thing is. So spend some time in thought. And really when you do it, like put your hand on your chest, both hands on your chest, like open up your heart chakra when you do it. Think from love so you could speak with love when you have these conversations. Ashe. Thank you, collective. Take care.